Today we're gonna make a quail, a California quail. You should have 5 pieces of felt out, a little round circle, and your googly eyes along with your glue, and we'll wait on the glitter after we're done making our quail. You'll take your mason jar lid, and with the charcoal colored felt, you're going to trace the outside of the lid and then cut the circle. And it's okay if it's not exact. All right, then you'll flip it over so you don't see the Sharpie. Then you're going to take the navy blue felt and you're going to trace on the inside of the mason jar lid. Now you have a smaller circle. This is going to be the head, and it's going to sit behind the body that you just made. Okay, and flip it over, and it should sit kind of like that. But we're not going to glue it quite yet. We're going to do the belly, and so you're going to take the mason jar lid again, and you're going to this time go on the outside again, just like you did the first time. You're going to cut around the outside again. And now you're going to cut, you want to take this sandstone felt, put it along where you want the belly to be, and then you're going to flip it over, see where it overlaps, draw the shape or where you want it to end. Flip it back over. Again, it doesn't have to be exact, it's just an approximate. Cut it out. You should get a little crescent moon for your remnant, and then there's the belly. With the wings, you're going to take the brown and you're going to make like a leaf shape. So I like to take the corners and just start cutting a curve off of one of the corners and stop at the midpoint of the felt. So that's about the middle. And then go back around, making a curve back towards the corner. And there's a wing. And then go with another corner. This could be a piece of felt you share with a neighbor, since you won't need the whole thing. Now you have 2 wings. Then this is for the beak, so you really don't need a lot of this. So this could be even something that's shared with the team. And you just want to cut out a triangle. It's going to look something like that. But don't forget, we need the feet. So you go back to your navy that you cut for the head, and you take one of the sides and you're going to cut out little rectangles. And in fact, I can just take out one. I'll make just a square, and then I'll cut it in half. These are going to be really thin feet, so maybe you want to make them a little wider. Then I'm taking a little triangle out of each. And in fact, I do want to make it a little wider. So I'm going to start again. Make a bigger square. This actually is more of a rectangle now. And before I cut it in half, I think it will be easier to just make little triangles along the bottom. There's 2, that'll be 1 foot. And I'll come this way. about like that, and then cut it somewhere down the middle. And these are actually going to get glued underneath, so they'll fit under here. And then you'll be gluing the eyes. Oh, and then with the remnants of the blue again, you want to make the top knot, which just use one of the straight edges, and then you're going to make a curve. If you like candy canes, it might be something similar to a candy cane, or a curly J. And then this is gonna get, whoop, there went my eyes. This is gonna get glued right behind. All right, we're gonna get started gluing now. So we're gonna start gluing now. So you've set up, you know how you want your quail to look. You take everything off, and you will start with gluing the head onto the body. So you can take your glue, I'm using the tacky glue, and just put it around the felt in the area that you are going to place the body, and then gently place the body. That looks about right. And then don't forget to do the feet at this point too, so that the feet can be underneath the body, or the belly. So a little bit. And it's okay to get glue right there because that's where your belly's gonna go, and that's what's going to be glued next. So I put the glue on the back of the belly because I'm not quite sure where it's gonna end here on the body. So I wanna make sure that I don't get a ton of glue everywhere. So place it down, covering the feet. Okay. And now with the wings, same thing with the wings, actually no, let's put the glue on the body where we want the wings, otherwise the glue could go past the body and get a little messy. So that's where I want my wings to go. I want them to be facing down a little bit. You can make them sticking up a little bit. That's your choice to individualize your quail. Then we got the top knot. I'm gonna put some glue right here on the top knot. Place the head over the top knot. Then I have the beak, and we're gonna have the beak go from the head down over the body. So I'm going to put the glue on the back of the beak. I think just a little dab will do it. And place it in there. And then we have the eyes. Just a little dab. Let's see, we can put it on the eye. And then, you know what? Let's put it on the body. I think that, or the head. I think that'll work better. Just a little dab. Then gently place the eyes down. And then we need the little whites on the side. So that's where this little disc comes in. And we're just gonna make little crescent size shapes out of them. So just kind of follow the curve. And we are gonna use the center, so we're gonna use the whole disc. Now you have these that are gonna go on either side, like that. So I'm gonna put some glue right here. Glue down what would be like the little white feathers on the side of the head of the quail. Oh. There we go. And then this can go right up here for the top. Now you're done with your tacky glue. You can put the lid back on, put it aside. And now for the final touch. Look at a quail, you'll notice that around its belly it has these feathers, and I thought a good way to represent that would be using some glitter glue. So we're going to make just some scallop shapes along the belly with it. So just kind of, whoop, that was a lot. But kind of squeeze it along. Just keep moving it. If you stop, it's gonna blob up. So you can kind of see the little scallops. Just keep it moving, and if you want to maybe add another row, but it would be smaller this time, up at the top. And there you go. Now let it dry, and if you want to make it into an ornament, you can add a piece of string to the back, or just keep it as is, and you've made yourself a California quail.